I mean, I remember the whole thing. I remember everybody up in arms. I remember Valve issuing refunds. I remember all that. I stayed away from it. I didn't touch it. Copper. What can we do with copper? Chromatic metal. Like that as well. Surely was a joke. I didn't. There was no smiley or kappa. There was no hint of a joke there. Look at the snow. Look the way that it piles down like one side like that, grows up like that. It's such a nice touch. If you look at the Steam reviews on the game, you know, obviously it was getting absolutely panned, but if you look at the recent reviews, it's like mostly positive. So, if veteran players are happy now, yeah, such a lovely touch. Lasers down the tree. This whole game is about exploitation. Go to these beautiful planets and just take everything you want. On offline. Outrageous. You're messing around with the pet. Ooh. No, if I'd have had permadeath turned on, I've been dead already because I died within the first like 25 minutes. Because I stole something. Speaking of deforestation and harming the environment, let me present Captain Jack down here.
What did I do?
Oh, we're just watching you deforest.
It's fine. The planet didn't need these trees. I mean, I've got to build my awesome cabin.
Just out of range. I think I'm gonna have to go up to the space station and sell stuff soon.
Yeah, I've got the next mission up there.
What's the next mission?
It should tell you bottom right of your screen what your current missions are. I think you've just got to quickly go back to the base computer, then you should be on the same one as me.
Condensed carbon. Scanner detected unusual repeats in 16 the space station. Warning, archives interrupted. Emergency broadcast detected. Traveller finds their wings. They fly towards us as they must. You will find us when the time is right. The base computer interrupted its own archive retrieval program to delay an emergency message, but the broadcast sounds like no distress call I have ever heard. Perhaps the message is right. Perhaps it's time to fly, to return to space and seek answers. I think we need to leave that there. An A380 took off from 27 right. Nice, Jay. The gear was stuck down. I had to go back around for emergency landing. Wanted to stay and watch, but the traffic started moving. Oh, can you imagine all the passengers on board? Like, oh, come on. I bet they all had to get off the A380. Oh my god, what a mess. Dihydrogen jelly.
Oh?
Sorry, what?
How did you make the magnetized ferrite?
Put ferrite back in. Obvious, huh?
Right.
Oh, I'm rank 2 with the Corvax.
I think they don't like me because I did something wrong and they didn't like me. How does... Wait, what? How do you put oxygen into this machine and carbon comes out the other end?
Magic.
Do you even chemistry, bro? Sodium nitrate. No, doesn't like that. Nitrogen. I think so, Faz, yeah. Well, apart from the one I started on. You're starting your PPL on Saturday. Have I got any tips that I could give you? NGX. You're probably going to want to think about buying a headset. Because the ones they give you in the school, they've been around the block a few times, you know? So think about that. But obviously for the first few lessons, just go with whatever they give you. But very quickly you'll be like, I want my own headset. Other than that, the first few hours are just about enjoying it. So I hope you've got... Here's one tip for you, NGX, really. And this applies because I went to a flight school and... Wait, why is that stopped? That's a ratio problem. I went to a flight school, the first one I went to. Dang it. I'm in trouble now. Can't pick everything up. To cut a long story short, I went up for an hour and the instructor... I'm just trying to recap how I can explain this to you, NGX. Some schools have instructors that are fantastic and they love what they do and they love teaching. Other schools have instructors who are building up their hours so that they can go and do something else. And they don't so much care for you as a student pilot. You're just a cog. You're just like a leaping pad for them to go where they want to go.
A monolith.
If you get the feeling that your instructor is not looking after you, if you don't feel like you're enjoying it, try a different school. That's what I did. I didn't like the way I was treated. I went up for an hour. He did all kinds of like flying, medium turns, which is insane on your first lesson. Brought me back and then just was like, okay, bye, and walked off. It was just like, what? I just had this, I sat back in the car and I was like, what just happened? Do I not bother this? I didn't enjoy that. Like I felt sick because he was doing medium turns. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't have a good experience. And I almost sort of went, no, I'm not doing this now. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to look for a different school and see if... Just try somewhere else and see what I think. And I tried somewhere else and it was the best thing I ever did. So if you are not completely 100% happy after your first lesson, try a different school because it will make a huge difference to your enjoyment and to your learning. A huge difference. Very important to get the right teacher. That's the biggest tip I can give you. Bank angle's a medium turn. 30. Steep turn is 45, medium turn is 30. 30 degrees doesn't sound a lot, but trust me, when you're 30 degrees and you're holding level, it's quite a force. Well, yes and no, Demia. Yes and no, because if there's an instructor there that's treating people like that, and the school's allowing it, then it points towards the fact that that's the school's approach. And that they're just trying to get people through. And there's another thing, like, with teachers like that, when the weather is not great, they'll still take you up anyway, because they want to earn money for the school. My school, if the weather's not good, they'll be like, we're not flying. We're going to do some ground school, we're going to do something else, but we're not flying. It's a huge difference. I don't think I've got any space left in my... 15 slots. Load that in there to free up some stuff.
Did you pick up your blueprint machine?
No, I can't. I'm overloaded on stuff. I can't pick everything up. I really need to go and sell. Chromatic metal. I don't know why I've got a Gek relic on me, but...
Did you go back to your base computer and get your next mission?
Yeah, I've got the mission on the space station next. I just need to get my gear so I can go. What about you?
I'm just finishing up making some resources and then I'm ready to go.
Okay. Unit PA-28. Yeah. I actually bought the Just Flight PA-28. It was on a sale on X-Plane. I think it's 50% off, so I got the PA-28 and the Turbo Arrow in a deal for like 30 quid or something. So that was good. Do I pick up the base computer or leave it here, do you think?
I think you can leave it here for coming back here.
Because don't you have to leave it for it to be the base? Like if I pick it up, we will no longer have base here kind of thing.
I'm not entirely sure.
I presume that's how it works. Okay, let's rename the base. To base Juan. Okay, I'm ready to go and drop a load of stuff off at the space station.
I'm nearly done. 80%.
Yeah, Carl, massive update. Is there something like a chest you can build to store items in the base?
No.
I've not seen,
Just grab that quickly.
but I'm no expert on the game. I
There is
deleted
a
my
lockable
base, you
chest
probably
you can
won't
get.
get back there
It's a
ever
blueprint for it.
anyway. Fair enough. Ready to rock and roll then?
Yep, just coming down with the ship now.
You still with us, Dre?
Yeah, I'm still here. Coming up now.
Oh, there it is. Thought I'd lost my ship then.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Wow, Dre, you're like miles away.
Whoa, that was low.
You are far away, Dre. You can summon your ship, you know.
Yeah, I already did. Got the ship next to me. By the way, if you land next to me, there's a monolith here, and there's 4 words you can learn.
The thing is, if we land though, we'll have to create more jump fuel, I think.
More takeoff fuel.
Take off fuel to get back up.
Plus the last monolith. Wow, that was a big explosion of light. The last monolith that Paul did, I wasn't able to get afterwards.
Right.
You made that big hole in the ground, Dre.
No?
Random. How do you stop your ship from going forward? It just wants to keep cruising forward all the time.
I don't think you can in atmosphere.
No, I don't think you can.
Oops.
Somebody just shot me.
Stray.
I'm not even...
That's why Jack said oops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I accidentally pressed the fire button. NGX Pilot, thank you very much for subbing. Welcome to the house, thank you for your support. Steve OS, welcome back.
Right, where to?
Space station.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
See you guys there.
Come back. Balance rings. I didn't get high enough. Steve OS, 18 months. Sorry, might be my last sub for a while. I have some personal problems, Steve, bro. No problem, man. No problem. Thank you for 18 months support. I hope it's not too many problems for you. and you get them sorted. Is this on the other side of the planet or something? There we go. Pixelation!
Stream is really not liking hyperspace.
Hey, Hannah, Dre's got the same problem, I think. That was close. Perfectly normal entry point though. No, they can't, Nandes, because you can't compress something that's doing this. It's very, very hard to compress that. Journey milestone accomplished. Oh, where's the trading station? There it is. Galactic Trade Terminal. Sell items. Magnetized ferrite salvage technology. What should I sell? Silver, I could sell all that, couldn't I?
I'm sure we were able to put our refineries down when we were up here last time.
Silver, gold. Mordite? Do you want to sell Mordite? Gravitino ball we can sell. Mordite. I don't know what this is for. Platinum will sell. Phosphorus, do we need that? Typically found on planets with a scorched element. Selenium. Can be harvested from the bark of a solar vine. Yeah. A Gek relic. Popular with many traders. Cobalt, phosphorus. A mind control device. I don't even know where I got that from. Why is it worth 71 grand? A temporary frigate upgrade that lasts for one expedition. The mind control device plugs into ship's trading communication systems, allowing the fleet commander to gain the upper hand in any negotiation. I think I'll have the 71 grand for now. Thanks. Let's see. Signal booster, condensed carbon. Can use and refine to create chlorine. Interesting. Copper. Nitrogen. Assembled from chromatic metal.
Price of silver is down.
Yeah. I can't carry it all around though, so I might as well get rid of stuff.
Yeah. Just gonna sell my silver and gold. I need to process my tritium.
And 85,000 credits.
And I'm gonna come back and sell it all as palladium, platinum, whatever it was.
There's a part of the space station where you can buy an extra slot. Oh, was that silly, Ned? Where do I do that then? Upgrades are usually over here, aren't they?
Happy anniversary, Matter.
I just need to find the mission up here.
What mission?
It says to ask different life forms about the
yeah.
emergency.
The emergency signal. Doesn't mean anything to him. Near the appearance customizer. Alright, we'll have to go in a minute.
Welcome back, Meta.
The furthest last booth on the other side.
I learned the word for rare.
I did that. Gillas, welcome back. The Dirt's 9 months. It's a baby. Oh, look, it's little Doyle. That's a weird pregnancy you had. We are watching you, traveller friend. Find what we have left. You. The words are not their own. The code is echoed back to me through the regular. Transform into a set of coordinates. Crimson light fades away. See the life form staring at me. Okay, he did it for me. This guy. Next to you, to your right. Give me an encoded coordinate.
Yeah, this one I'm at. He's just done the same for me. Signal acquired.
New blueprint acquired. Trade nanite clusters for blueprints. Purchase upgrade modules. That sounds like.
Blueprints off people.
Well, I was told that you can buy extra slots for your backpack.
No, where though?
Well, they said furthest left. The machine behind the guy. Oh, the machine behind this guy has an exosuit upgrade pod. 5,000 units for extra inventory slot.
Ooh. Learned the word for warning now.
Is that it? Just one upgrade? The heck?
They can do one upgrade per exosuit upgrade pod.
Yeah, there's a drop pod on the planet that's got an upgrade in it, but you have to have parts for those.
Is that it? It's 5 grand? And you get like one slot? See, I've still got a load of stuff. I honestly don't think I should be carrying this much stuff around with me.
I guess we better go and find the signal.
Life support gel. Synthesized from rocket fuel crystals and carbon, this gel offers a temporary boost to life support systems. Long-term impacts on users' lungs are currently unknown. I love it.
I think it's back down on the planet.
Oh, we're going back down then.
It looks like where it's come from.
New systems offer more cargo slots. Oh, I mean different solar systems. So where are we going, back on the planet?
Yeah, I think so. Just trying to find it now.
We just got given some coordinates.
Yeah, it's back down on the planet we're on.
Drop pod. Trading post. What the... That's not the brown one below us, is it? It's the other one. The one with the rings.
It's the red symbol with a little white half moon on it. You were just looking right at it.
I'd love to get a new ship, Stotty, yeah. I'm just trying to get to grips with the game, really, and follow the story through. obviously I'm thinking about coveting a new ship.
Wow, a big structure just appeared out of nowhere.
A what?
What? Some kind of big structure just appeared out of nowhere. And then he flew straight into it. It looks like a giant ship or something.
You can find damaged ships and claim them, and you need materials to fix them when you claim it. Well, I'm in the starter system, so does that only happen in other systems, or what? Do we need to leave this system to do that? Because that sounds like a good plan, repairing a damaged ship.
You're flying out the wrong pinnacle.
What? I'm flying at... It says where you are.
No, I'm not. That's where my base is. I'm at the
Oh
red.
god, I hate that.
If you look left slightly, it's the red symbol.
It's so confusing when it says your name, like, because I expect that to be the player.
Yeah. When we were all on the planet, the only symbols I got was for where your ships were parked. You wouldn't have names above your head at all.
Optimization seems to be running pretty well. Any system fly around and you find an outpost that tracks abandoned ships. Go to a distress call. Okay. I've got the suckiest touchdown point ever.
Yeah, I heard you come in, but I can't see you.
Well, let me put it this way. You're right above me.
I can't see you at all. Oh, now I can see you.
Yeah, it basically put me down. Like down... No, this is on a huge platform. It put me down at the bottom of the whole mountain.
No way.
Yeah, facing the wall, so as soon as you take off, you hit the wall.
Good job, yeah.
Hey, Mrs. Frosty?
Looks like it's this ball.
Partial records available. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Nestled among the debris, I find pilot's logs blinking, awaiting input. Captain's log, stardate 2050. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers, a 4-byte short message. The anomaly comes from the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. A schematic for a hyperdrive?
Ah.
A
We've
leaky!
already got that built into our ships.
43 months, oi! I pulled the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Great, so it's just given us something we can't use.
You can use it.
FTL propulsion drive allows starship to attain warp speed.
Build it first.
Okay, so we need 5 microprocessors, which we can make.
Ground protection falling.
Assemble from processed chromatic metal.
I suppose I can make another one. I could always sell it.
Which I have a bit. You like the flying solo, Mrs. Frosty? I did it again yesterday. It's fun. It's not the best place to mine resources, is it?
I just want to make a microprocessors.
Chromatic
That's
metal.
what? We don't actually need to make them, Dre, because our ships have got hyperdrives already.
They have.
It does. Yeah, it does. The whole system is functional.
Yeah. 'Cause
Apparently,
we've got the upgraded ships.
if we go to other systems, we can find like broken ships and then fix them up, and then they'll be ours.
Yep.
Have I played Subsistence? Nope. Dragonard, how you doing?
I'm thinking about selling my other ship, my old one. It's worth 350 grand.
Shuttle one.
So, Jack,
Yeah.
we're cheating because we got the ship from pre-order. So
Yeah.
we already have the hyperdrive. Paul doesn't.
I said that to you like 3 times.
Well, I was like paying attention, but yeah.
You even said, yeah, we do, back to me.
So I need to make a hyperdrive.
Yes.
How many micro processors do you have?
1. I need 5.
I might have some.
Jack, do you have one?
Just trying to look. I'm sure I picked some up out of something. Unless I used
Let's
them
see.
to make something. Yeah, no, I don't have any.
Chromatic metal.
Oh, there you go, Paul. I have 3.
Energy recharge.
Rested operation unavailable.
They just need one more.
Or did you just teleport it into my backpack?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's magic that way.
Actually, I need to make 1 more now, but I can't... It won't let me make another one.
I don't even have
I
a
may
blueprint.
don't have enough chromatic metal on me.
How do you make them? Because I don't even have a blueprint for it.
I thought you could just refine into it, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Thermal
it's not.
protection falling.
If you hover over a microprocessor, it says assembled from processed chromatic metal.
Yeah, I guess-
Assembled.
It says processed, it doesn't say refined.
Does anybody know how to make a microprocessor, guys?
This ship looks pretty cool, this crashed one.
There's a few cargo pods nearby. They might have some.
Blueprints
If the
needed.
mission's specifically telling you to make them, then they might not have any nearby.
Well, I guess I can buy them from a trading post then.
Yeah, they are for sale, but they're expensive.
Well, how much?
Good few grand.
Yeah. I think the one when I was looking up there a minute ago, it was something like 19 grand for one.
Well, I've got 176. Check your
Some
hyperdrive.
subterranean relics in a cave here by me.
They might have something actually. That's where I got mine.
Let's have a look then.
Vortex cubes. Don't know what they are.
Whoa.
There's no processors in there.
Units received.
Yeah, no, that was it. Just vortex cubes.
Thermal protection falling.
Hey, Joe.
Units received.
Yeah, it just says buy microprocessor from a space station. That's literally what it tells me to do.
Okay, back up to the space station then.
Trading post would probably do it.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Hey mate, you're welcome, bro. Glad you enjoyed it. Okay, so how do we locate the space station easily? Because I seem to be struggling with this.
It's the orangey yellow hexagon shape. If you just spin around slowly.
Okay, the one with the funny crescent.
That's the red one with the crescent shape is usually like a mission beacon.
Well, it says space station terminal.
Yeah, so that's where you'll need to go for your mission. So that's why it's there. But if there's not a mission at the space station and you just want to find it, it'll be like a yellow hexagon.
Pulse engine active. Yeah, I think so, Young Gun, because it'll just carry on generating it. It's like Minecraft, it's just infinite, because it can just carry on. Right, who the heck is going to sell the hyperdrive? Microprocessor, who's going to sell that? The global trading thing, maybe?
Should do.
Yeah, the global pod thing.
No, Boeing, it's to do with compression. Microprocessor, 19 grand.
Product received.
Construct the hyperdrive. Access the ship inventory and craft with E. Whee. What? Starship inventory. Construct the hyperdrive, access the ship inventory and craft with E.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Leaky, thanks for the awesome community. Leaky, thank you for being part of it, man.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Craft product. Install technology. Oh, you hold E on it. That's how you do it.
Technology installed.
Okay. Right, I now have a hyperdrive.
Awesome.
Seek answers among the stars.
Yeah, I had to do a scan while I was out in my spaceship.
Cuts off your
and
message.
It revealed a signal source.
From
That's the
8.1.
next mission.
This button appeared as the outro when Sunday Night Truckin' was playing. Anyways, only a Twitch baby away from a diamond nut. I love the way you measure this, From. Like, I'm like a couple of guineas short of a crown, you know. I'm a Twitch baby short of a diamond nut. Right, so what do we want to do next then?
I've just sold 100 platinum for 30 grand.
Let's sell that gold
What
and silver.
it says.
Next to me, it's anomalous broadcast on planet. If you guys have that same thing, otherwise you have to scan from the outside.
Let's sell the stuff. Keep the copper.
The ship scanner is the clicking the left stick in.
Get rid of the gold. I'm going to keep the cobalt for now. Oh, right, yeah, it didn't say that for me, Leaky. $31 in the kitchen. Lovely. Signal trace detected. Scan to amplify. Locate the broadcast signal. Yeah, when I came out, it's like I had to scan and found an anomalous broadcast.
Yeah, that's the one I've got.
Are you heading there then?
Yeah, just doing a bit of mining at the moment. So I need some more fuel.
Lord Daughter of the Shire's paying a visit, guys. Yeah, you can trade resources. Actually, I don't know about trade. You can give your friends stuff. I don't know how you trade with each other necessarily. Golly. The only problem with this is I can't stop it keep moving me forward. I need to get out of this thing.
Well, I'm here.
Me too.
Just give me a sec. I need to get out of this asteroid field. There we go. Where we need to go.
There's a save point now.
No, that's rubbish. Troll bus is here. Nice try, Jonathan. I've uploaded a mod on Steam Workshop for ETS2, driver mod with a white cap. Yeah, that's fine, Tom, yeah. If it's community related, it's generally fine.
Oh wow, I'm being eaten.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Odds are on point, Jake.
I got back in my ship just in time.
Same. They seem to be attacking the ship. They're not doing anything.
Whoa, I actually saw it loading the squares in there.
weird little creatures. I don't have a gun.
Doyle,
gun
shh,
either.
don't do
I've
that.
just got like mining stuff.
You have a gun.
I haven't bought the gun attachment for it.
Paul's gonna have fun when he lands.
Well, the problem is I can't. I've got Doyle here as well, so I'm trying to get to a point where I can do this.
If you just land and don't get out, you should be fine.
As in, don't get out.
Yeah, don't get out.
Wow, I think I just landed inside of the ship. Right, I'll be out with Doyle for a minute.
Okay.
Come on. Up you
Yeah, I'm
come.
gonna try and take them out in a slow hold on.
There he is. Cute puppy dog. A bit of schmackinator going on here.
Don't shoot me, don't shoot me.
Oh, that's why he's got cheesy bites. He's not on schmackos, he's on cheesy bites. That's why we're getting schmacko. Listen to that. Hey? Hang on, I'm gonna have to move. My ship's getting damaged. I'm actually getting attacked here. I have to launch, my ship was getting pummeled.
Just okay. No,
Just okay, no.
nothing interrupts the Smackinator.
He loves cheesy bites. You see like him jump up?
Okay.
Like the speed he jumps up for cheesy bites, he just loves them. Just can't get enough.
Pounds.
I don't know, raise about Rob.
I think we're clear now.
Right, Dolly, you got to go down now.
Sure.
Don't see any more.
Thanks for popping in. Say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Inside's clear.
There you go. We have a team.
I found the terminal.
Are we meant to be landing or what?
Yeah. There's like a weird terminal you've got to put some goo inside. Oh dear, inventory full.
What on earth is this place? Terminal online. Selecting key. Success. Terminal is clogged with an unnerving pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. Make a note to avoid getting closer. Device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. It deposits a sample of antimatter accompanied by a strange message. Read log and take antimatter. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16. Okay. Antimatter housing. Secure antimatter containment device required before antimatter can be safely secured as warp cells. Wait. If you're going to contain antimatter in something, is that made out of matter or antimatter?
Technically, it should be magnetized between two pieces of matter. As soon as antimatter touches matter, it ignites.
Well, they just completely destroy each other, don't they? So
Yeah.
construct a warp
That's why
cell.
they have to be suspended in a magnetic field.
I need an antimatter housing.
Product constructed.
39 nanite clusters, Alan. I had to go back into the terminal a second time.
Fuel the hyperdrive. Use tab.
Did you do it all, Dre?
Yeah.
You sound unsure.
I need some carbon.
Well, I was poisoned by a toxic plant.
Get this. Why does copper look like gold in this game?
Now protection falling. No free slots in suit inventory.
Oh dear.